It's late morning in Doboini, Odhiro, on the fringes of the capital city, Nairobi. Gitonga is busy cutting fodder to feed the cow waiting impatiently inside its pen. His precise chops with a machete depicts a man who is accustomed to the task. He then shifts his attention to a small vegetable patch near the house he shares with his longtime friend Johnston. He quickly changes and leaves the house, a white cane, a prominent feature among visually impaired people, grasped tightly in his hand. He uses it to detect objects in the narrow path as he makes his way to meet up with Johnston. Together they make their way to the nearest bus stop and board a bus to travel to one of the few goal ball training venues in the country, located at the Kenya Union of the Blind offices in Embakasi.
I was lucky to join St. Lucy's School for the Blind in Meru, where I schooled up to class 8. This game, goalball, was introduced to us when we were in class 4, that's back in 1996.
Goalball is a team sport designed for blind athletes where participants compete in teams of 3. The players try to throw the ball that has bells embedded in it into the opponent's goal. Blindfolds allow partially sighted players to compete on an equal footing with blind players. According to Gitonga, who plays as a centre forward for the national team, the sense of hearing is imperative to playing the game.
Since the ball has some bells inside to make some noise, so you have to hear where is the noise coming from, to which direction. If it is the right direction, you dive to the right direction.
Players also have a special padded clothing to ensure they do not get injured, since the game is played on a flat surface that is 18 meters long by 9 meters wide. The training venue for the national team is not the standard size, but this is just one of the numerous challenges that Gitonga, a bachelor's graduate in education, and his fellow teammates are forced to grapple with.
The challenges we face is getting the players to the training venue. Most of them are totally blind. We have to get some volunteers to get their homes, guide them up to this place. Then afterward, we have to ask them again to come and take them back home.
As they wind up their training session, I am curious to find out how it feels to play the game, and I am blindfolded for a moment. Positioning myself strategically as instructed, I try to use my sense of hearing to my advantage. Evidently, it's not as easy as it seems. Bernard Ndong for Citizen Sports.